This man lost his 16-year-old son in a car wreck. He decided to donate his son's organs, including his heart. So, the heart recipient sent his dad a surprise gift, a teddy bear with a recording of his son's heart. Oh, this is one of those posts that really seem to counter the actual name of this subreddit. This does not make me smile. This makes me feel very heart sore, which I feel is ironic considering the post, actually. Hello human beings, welcome back to EmKay. My name is Jack, the snack that smiles back, and you are here to enjoy some Mademesmile. Yeah, slap them facial muscles and wake them up, because it's time to do a good old drop set in tightening those cheeks with absolute smiles and adorable little squeals, as everything today will make you smile. Or cry, hey, I don't know, maybe the sight of other people's happiness brings you pain. Let's go. Wholesome moment, adopted a rescue today. Oh no! It turns out it's carnivorous!
What? No, bro, I'm just trying to give you some ASMR.
I heard my husband whispering to our daughter about ordering something on Amazon for her. Then I came home from the grocery today to this. Well, isn't that little handsome devil of your husband appealing? Sorry, that was a bad pun. How about just with puns we just put a ban? Nah? Small success. Overcoming my anxiety and completing my largest project. I usually work smaller. This piece was out of my comfort zone. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of this kind of art around lately on the internet. What is the style called? How is it made? It's like as if they just cut off thousands of butterfly wings and just squished them all together. Considering how secretly violent and terrifying butterflies truly are, I don't see a problem here. I'm Shattered Bree, but I need your help, Twitterverse. They're trying to help a young boy who is dying. Oh, I probably shouldn't put this voice on for that then. He probably has just days, and all he wants is a greeting from one of the Avengers. If you have a celebrity connection, please let me know. Otherwise, could you help out with a retweet? Thank you in advance. Some nobody says. I'm more of a reserve Avenger, but happy to help. DM me. I got a random FaceTime call just now. Answered. It was a baby. He was playing on his mum's phone and was typing numbers and called me. Made my night, honestly. And now there shall forever be a number left on the mother's phone, leaving the husband to wonder, what is she hiding? But the truth is, it was the baby having the affair all along. Does it make no sense? Absolutely. But Hollywood will still write it. The homeowner said the buck shows up every day, so they gave him a bed too. Oh, I see. So the buck gets it when they show up every day, but if I show up to a stranger's house every day with nothing but some horns on my head and no clothes on, I get the police on me. This is why we fight for equality, people. The Melvin of York says, a guy in the store on his cell said, Susan, I'm in my car on my way. So I yelled, no, he's not! Because nobody lies to Susan in front of me. I despise you, Melvin, but I just cannot despise someone with that getup. Style. I don't tweet often. I only have 12 followers. But today was my final chemo session, and I want to tell everyone. Well, 12 people at least. Oh, look at you winning the friendship lotto. There you go, kids. If you ever want to go more viral, just go through cancer. Personal win. I've suffered from depression and anxiety my whole life. My parents would constantly get on me for my messy room. Today, I changed. Still depressed, but ever so slightly happier. Hell yeah, man. You clean up after yourself and feel proud about it. As long as you make sure to take care of yourself and prioritize your mental health, I'll ignore the fact that there's two heads living on your drawers. Here's Stefan. No last name. Like Seal. Thanks for, clarifying. So, we made history again, being the first black-owned coffee brand in the state of PA to be placed in a major grocery store in our same state. We're the only black-owned brand in our whole state at that. Fifth Acres Coffee and Carnes Food in Harrisburg. Do these guys do, like, online deliveries? I must ask because reasons. Personal win! I decided to embark on the biggest endeavor of my life so far, going to Collegiate. Congrats to you, future student! Enjoy your new diet of noodles and alcohol whenever you have a little bit of extra cash, as long as that alcohol is noodle flavored. And hey, if you're super poor, then, after some time, the noodle water can ferment, so that's free alcohol right there. Good news! This is my boyfriend, and I just want to celebrate him today. After being homeless and battling alcoholism for about 7 years, he's been sober for about 2 years now. he just secured a promotion, main cook, in a restaurant where he started off as a dishwasher. Far out, man. He looks freaking clean and done up. That is... Well done, sir. He came back with his new friend. Does that deer have a leash? What? Is that even legal? Can deers be kept as pets? I'm not just trying to challenge it. I'm genuinely curious so I can have one myself. I do love the dog's clear face of, can we keep her? Can we keep her? Please, please. I promise I'll take good care of her. Please, Mom, please. Another personal win. I know it's small, but I finally got the motivation and did my laundry. It's not much, but it's a small step in the right direction. Oh, hello, tidy drawers. I am personally ashamed that it has taken 27 years for me to realize that you could actually fold your jeans like that and it would technically still stay in place while also being very easy to select a specific one without having to tear off all of them out of the drawer. But of course, instead of being humbly responsible for that lack of knowledge, I'm gonna blame my parents for not teaching me it. Haha, yes. I'm excused. Shane Smith mind reads, gonna ask 4 separate girls on dates to the same place at the same time, and then when they arrive and realize what has happened, I'm gonna come out and try to talk to them into playing Dungeons and Dragons. Why only girls, huh? Sexist? Date me! Come on, I want to play. My Nan has dementia, and every day she meets my dog for the first time and falls in love with him over and over again. I managed to catch one of those memories. Well, thank you for preparing me with a very clever tactic should I want to not feel too depressed if my grandparents ever start getting dementia. Just buy a dog and keep bringing it over every single day. Speaking of dogs, my childhood dog, Ty, died a while ago, and I was so sad because I didn't have any pictures of him. I was going through some old stuff and found his old ball and a picture of him on my old DS. Excuse me while I cry tears of happiness of being able to see him one more time. Oh, so sweet. Pediatric surgeon Robert Perry leaves drawings to the children he operated on so that the scar would not remain the last memory of the operation. He's already drawn over 10,000 paintings. Drawings. Well, it's the same thing. What do you want? Okay, I was confused at first. I thought he genuinely just, gave them a piece of paper with a drawing on it, being like, I drew a circle. Here we go. But no, this is a lot more wholesome and very artistic. Very well done. After being spotted eating sugarcane, baby elephant tries to hide behind a light pole. Look, it's me when I play hide and seek as a little kid. Not very well because I was fat. Excuse me, what baby elephant? All I see is a light pole with a very thick posterior. Do you remember when your mum would take you shopping and you would come home and do a fashion show for your dad who was half asleep on the couch and would give you a nod and a very nice for every outfit? Or was that just my family? I'll be honest, I wish it wasn't just your family. That sounds like a great thing to do on the afternoon. I bought clothes, father. Recognize me. Dutch people evacuating elderly couple during a flood. This is very sweet, but I can't help but imagine what it would be like if the guy running this tractor accidentally put the, elevation at full throttle. Ran into a guy I played football with in high school today. As he's introducing me to his girlfriend, he says, this is John. He was the only popular kid in high school who didn't bully me. He was actually my friend. Just a reminder that people never forget how you make them feel. Quizga, the duck with a nice suit, says, I ended up with this 11-year-old kid who just started playing the game. While my other random teammates told him to shut up, I thought I'd be nice and teach him how to play, since I remember being an 11-year-old playing Halo 3. Hell yeah, Halo 3! It made my day when older people were nice to me. He was so happy someone talked to him. He beatboxed for me, did a Russian impression, told me how Assassin's Creed is his favorite game series, and then he told me I'm the first person who wasn't mean to him. Let's face it, people, we may hate and despise the squeakers, but we doth yearn for their youth and excitement. Good recommendation from Shippydar. I'm a 46-year-old dad, and I absolutely love playing this with my 13-year-old son. Don't get caught up over losing loot to a raider or reaper. It's just part of the game. Let your kid set the quest, or decide to attack a fort, or a tornado, and just have fun being pirates for an evening. I take the helm and keep us on course. He works the cannons and is an excellent shot. An awesome game to bond over, and a great way to talk about how to not be a jerk online, how to deal with disappointment, how to work as a team when you make alliances, and how to be a gracious winner. He loves to help new players, will upend a planned evening to help some newbie finish a tall tale. It's a great game to play with your kids. You know, this makes me realize there's probably a decent market out there of parents, specifically dads, who want to play games that are specifically good and tailored for bonding with their children more. My grandfather always had candy in his pockets, and one time when I got really sick and I was hospitalized, my dad told him not to give me any candy. He pulled out his pockets to show he hadn't even brought any, and I got really sad. But as soon as my dad walked out of the room, he then proceeded to take off his hat and had 2 chewy chocolate candy toffees and 2 orange Fanta toffees. And I'll never forget the happiness and surprise I felt in that one moment in my entire life. Oh, that's so sweet. Replicate it then. Go on. You got such a good memory you'll never forget, huh? Let us see it. Come on, reenact it. Let's go. Let's prove the skill of yours. I'm finally a hoe. Meow. No. I, for one, just want to say that I'm very thankful to live in a society where we understand the necessity of open kitchen and kitchen bench tops. I bought myself a house after 4 months of work and waiting out my apartment lease. I moved in, slept my first night in it. When I was a boy in foster care, I used to think before sleep, someday I'll have my very own house and nobody will tell me I have to leave. Now, that is true. I'm assuming it really depends on where he's living and what kind of job he has, but 4 months? How? What? Where are you buying your house after only 4 months of work? There's only one way I can think you achieved this, so sir, please teach me how to manage a good OnlyFans. My autistic son says very few words, but today he said hug and then wrapped his arms around me. I mean, it's no big deal. I only cried for about 15 minutes. In Who Cares news, I've lost 183 pounds over the last 18 months, and that's cool, I guess. Bravo, gentleman, on your pursuit to better health. I think many times people focus too much on those out there who manage to lift such huge weights or go running for miles. But I mean, like, those people are running when they only weigh like 50 to 75 kilos. This guy clearly weighs at least over 100. He's probably only able to run for maybe like 5 minutes max, hell, maybe even only 2. But that's 2 minutes with almost double the body weight of other people. So yeah, he's actually really achieving a lot. Good news, haven't been having the best day today. Also, having issues with my type 1 diabetes. This was extremely inspiring to see though. My kid beat brain concur! Yes, child, defeat that mental star sign. Grandfathers Against Racism in Dublin, Ireland. This is a great example of dismantling that excuse that, oh, things were just different back in the day. Like, no, people were aware of what they were like back in the day. There was no excuse for it. Good on you grandfathers for proving that you can be a better person at any point in your life. It's time to shout out to someone in the audience because it is the fan art time! Ah! Well, that was the shouting part. Today's work is by 7 Miles Lavender. Final piece of fan art I'll be able to make before leaving for animation school. I suck at animation, but I hope you like it regardless. Def plan to redo this once I've graduated. Okay, before I see the artwork, I just gotta say, of course you're gonna suck at you should suck at animation, otherwise what's the point of going to the school? It's a good thing that you suck, otherwise you're not gonna make any improvement and it's just gonna be a whole waste of your time. Anyway, this beautiful animator in progress shows us, ooh, I like this texture we've got all over the image, very nice. I kind of, oh my god, it's, oh, it's actually animated! Wow, of course, they're talking about animation. How did I not perceive that? Oh, I'm not used to seeing a little video bar at the bottom. That is so cool. That is so cool. Like, yo, yes. That smile at the end, though, is giving me vibes. Thank you so much for your amazing work, 7 Miles Lavender. That is beautiful. I love it. And as always, remember, if you yourself would like to see your fan art creations in the next video, post it on the EmKay subreddit so we can highlight it in the next video. Now, it is the end of this one. I hope you had some fun today and made a lot of friends along the way. If you didn't, you clearly watched this video wrong. Start again until you make a friend. For now, though, please like this video to show your appreciation for today's fun times we had together. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell clicked on so you're always updated on the latest videos. My name is Jack. Feel free to say hi to me via my links in the description. You have been an amazing person yourself to say hello to, and I look forward to doing it again soon. Bye-bye for now.